Check 1 2, check, 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 check. I think we're good to go. I think we're good to go. All right. Let me just get myself organized real quick. Sorry. I keep looking at I'm still so new to streaming that I keep looking at I used to stream ages ago, but it's been a while, so I just don't remember, and some of the software is updated, so it's taken me a bit to kind of like actually do this properly. So sick. Should be good to go. All right, so I got gold up right now. Let's see what NQ is doing. I'll probably start, just to warm up, I'll probably start with micros. I haven't looked at the charts. Oh God. London is moving. How many? Almost 200 ticks in a 1 minute candle. What is there new? I need to check something. Hold on. I need to make sure there's not any news happening right now. That's pretty crazy. Doesn't seem like anything's happening. I have not seen London move like this. Okay. Markets are crazy right now. Look at this 5-minute candle, dude. Almost 300 ticks in 5 minutes. It's crazy. Well, good news is it's set me up already. I might get a play very soon. It's moving quick, so I gotta be quick. That's the thing. Let's have a quick look at this 5 minutes. That looks like it could be a bigger time frame demand. Oh, heck yeah. If price gets up to here, I'm playing that. Oh, wait. Let's see. Let's see if we get this entry. Price needs to break this VWAP and come up, tap me in. We'll see. I'm actually going to be pretty heavy on this one because I actually really like the way this is looking so far. I'm going to look for a quick bounce. Change my settings real quick. Let's do... It seems to be holding under VWAP. So there could be a chance it continues down. Man, I would love to get tapped in. All right, I'm not gonna rush a trade here. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna let that one sit. Wow, we're looking pretty bearish. We're consolidating. There could be a chance if this pushes down, we might feel this wick here. Let's just check to see if we're in a zone. How high did that? Yeah, that hit an area of interest and it's pushing down. Got a strong rejection. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this next 4-hour candle pushes down. Yeah, we could see some big moves. It could come up a little bit more. Who knows? But we need to see a break. It might want to try to fill this imbalance as well. Got a pretty strong imbalance, major imbalance here on the 1 hour. I mean, that's what a lot of people would be looking for right now. Many traders would be looking to fill this imbalance, which would then tell me that if many traders are looking for that, there's a good chance it might fill a little bit, could continue up, try to trap some people, but we'll see. Okay, we're coming to a 45-minute demand. I wish I got on a little bit earlier because these are some pretty good setups coming. 45-minute, I'm really behind. Okay, we've already got a tap of this AOI and a rejection. 15. Okay, that's a strong 15-minute as well. Not very strong. Not very strong. Not very strong. Okay, let's see how it plays. Let's see how this plays. This would have been honestly such a good move here. I just missed it. Wow. Yep. Yeah, I missed that one. Oh well. Just got on a bit late. That's okay. That would have been such a good play. I'm gonna go ahead and place another limit order. We're actually gonna go in pretty heavy. I originally was kind of planning, this could be a bad move. I was originally planning to go in light, get some money up. I'm up 20 bucks at the moment just because honestly I took a trade and once again didn't trust the trade. It would have been a winner, but it was a trade I don't usually take, so I was a lot more hesitant. Didn't want to force it, so I got out early and it would have been a good big winner, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna trust the trades. I mean, I've been more right than wrong, so I need to trust myself a bit more. I think that's my biggest battle that I'm currently navigating, is just executing and sticking it out, you know. But at the end of the day, I wanna, I'm protecting the current money I have. I'm protecting it. Limiting risk. If that means I miss out on some winners, who cares? I'm protecting my account. At the end of the day, trading is all about risk management. If you can have good, solid risk management, like, you'll be fine. So, yeah, all about risk management. You know, I heard a trader once say, I heard a trader once say, people often let their losers run and their winners not run, basically. And I remember thinking to myself, well, I'm going to change that. I'm going to let my winners run. But I found that when I started letting my winners run, I just wasn't making as much money. Um, yeah, sorry. I wasn't making as much money. And so you got to just do what works for you. Some people will get upset if you have a 100 tick stop loss and you're aiming for 20 ticks. It is what it is. If you're confident in your strategy and the skill that you've developed, like, there's really not a right or wrong. You got to just focus on what works for you. Try to limit all the noise of what people tell you should or shouldn't do. My wife just set up the Discord. I gotta check it out. I haven't seen it yet. Let's have a look at this Discord. The trade's running. Let's see. Discord. Where is it? There it is. Let's have a look at this Discord. Right now it's just ranging. There was a big move. Now it's kind of just balanced. Market's balanced, trying to figure out what it wants to do. So we got time. I'm just waiting. While we wait, let's have a look at this Discord. All right, it's looking good. I wonder if you can click on that. Can you click on that? Oh. I don't know how to fix that. Oh well. Did I after that? Oh. My wife, she must have done it. Let's see. Announcements. This is where I'll post new YouTube videos, live trading sessions, community challenges, big updates to the server. Make sure notifications are on for this channel. I don't even know how to do that. I gotta figure that out. A lot of this is lies until I get it fixed. Connect me across platforms, YouTube. Well, let's get that sorted. YouTube. What is my Instagram? HTTPS. Oh crap. I don't even know if that's it. I gotta make this look better. It's looking good. Oh, bro, we're on here. Oh crap. Oh crap. We're on here. Oh, dude, did I just miss it? Dang it. I think I just missed it. I'm gonna hold. I think I just missed a move. Yeah, I did. I just missed a move. All right, so I could have hit it there. That's just unlucky. I am still gonna hold this here. That would have been it. Yeah, look at that. Let's see. It's just unlucky. 100 tick move. Dang. Gosh, dude, I was so close. Oh, that's annoying. That was a 100 tick play. That's annoying, dude. Wow. Well, got time again. Well, if it isn't Blicky Trades. You working or what? Finished work? Oh wait, it's public holidays. No work today, hey? Hopefully. I noticed. Yes, sir. I actually had my last day of work on Thursday, quit my job. Nice. Did you quit your job because you had a big trade? You're like, I'm out of here. 8, 9 RR, I'm done. Dude, I almost got this trade. It's literally 10 ticks away. It's wild. This would have been a huge win. 140 ticks. Might come up here and retest VWAP, we'll see. And I'm going to Europe next week for 6 weeks. Then we get back. I'm just gonna do something different. I've been a mechanic for like 3 to 4 years, so I'm done with it. What kind of mechanic? Car mechanic? Mad. Yep, I do all my maintenance and repairs on my vehicle. I did automotive in America. They in high school they offer automotive classes where you can actually get qualified, like it's kind of like an apprenticeship where they have a shop in the actual school and people can pay pretty much like cost, and help students helped us be able to like learn. People got their cars repaired for dirt cheap, so I loved it. Yeah, it's crazy. I love doing it. I did it for a few years and it's the best class. Are you trading right now or what? Nice. How much did you make on your 8? How much did you risk a lot on your wait, on your trade you did you slowly scale out or did you hold the whole way? Dude, this is ranging so much right now. It's not giving me anything. I was earlier today looking at gold and playing my strategy on the 1 minute and it was working out really well. Like really well. Oh, nice. 6.4K. Dude, well done. Who are you with Top Step? And was that a funded account? So you made the 6.4K profit? Yeah, sick. Yeah, hop on the Discord. All right. While you do that, I'm gonna sit and wait because there's nothing happening right now, but I'm trying to figure out how to get Spotify music on stream. I'm tired of listening to the same song over and over. Well, actually, I haven't muted, but I'm sure you guys are tired of having the same song over and over. Oh, bro, I gotta change my settings. This could screw me. Click on the source box. Wait, okay. Click the plus button, add a new source. Audio output capture. Come on, man. Get me in something. Oh, wait. Crap. It's making me restart. I don't want to restart my computer. No, I'm not restarting. I'll just have to do this later. All right, well, I was trying to change the music, but that clearly didn't work, so let's see if we get an entry soon. We're back over VWAP. Nothing happening. Really. I mean, for a bank holiday, we had quite a bit of movement. We're gonna have some red folders for CAD 10:30. 6 p.m. 3 minutes. What is it predicting? Interesting. That 30-minute doesn't look good. That 5-minute I think looks pretty good. Yeah, that 5-minute looks so good. I'm just trying not to have the same thing happen again. Do I want to play AOI here? Let's see. Oh, the link expired? Sorry, bro. Been working on it. Let me see. Oh, look in the bio. Look in my bio. I think I have an updated link in the bio of the YouTube video. Tell me if it works. You'd be a good person to test it out. Sick. Yeah, you can hop on. Oh, who are you? I have a few friend requests. Are you Blitz? Sick. Yo, how's it going? Give me 1 sec. I want to see it. I'm gonna see if I can get your audio to the stream. Desktop audio. Oh, okay. Can you say something for me?
Hello.
Sick. Okay, man. I might be
Hey,
getting
bro.
into a trade soon, so
Yeah, I seen your limits and all that.
are you looking at anything at the moment?
For me, I took a trade earlier today. I bought a new eval at if you look at, is your chart on New York time or no?
Is my chart under what?
New York time.
No, it's Sydney.
Not sure. If you look at the, I don't know, explain this to you because I'm in New York time. Hey, let me switch to Sydney. Where is it? Alright, if you look at 11:30 in the morning on the 15-minute chart, around that time.
Hold on 1 sec. This price action's looking a bit. Sorry, give me 1 sec. Let me just
No.
check
you
if I'm
focus,
gonna
man,
get in
you
this trade or
focus.
not, because it'll be a quick in and out. I'm risking a bit. I'm going a bit heavier on this one. I missed this last one, so I brought my entry down a tad just to make sure I don't miss this one. But we'll see. I don't know if I'm
Yeah,
going to regret it later, but we'll find out. If this does not tap me in again, I'm going to be so annoyed.
Nah,
Broke the highs.
if I'm being honest, I think like the absolute high of the day, I think either that's going to get swept out and then we're going to go return to the equal lows that we just made, or vice versa.
Yeah, see, I play, what's it called? Just a quick reversal. So I'm not necessarily looking for it to continue down.
Yeah, I get you.
I'm just looking for a quick pullback before
thing.
it wants to do anything else. Usually sellers will try to come in around this supply zone.
Yeah. Yeah, I took a trade earlier, which was up like, if you look at 11:45 Sydney time, I got in hella late because I just got home from the gym and like I saw my setup all played out and stuff. I was like, because I had conviction would go lower to the 4-hour fair value gaps. That's where I thought we're going. and it went like 1R.
11:45.
12. Yeah, so 11:45. If you look on a 15-minute chart, like today on Sydney time.
Oh yeah, I'm too far back. Yeah.
I'm looking at your stream.
Is that it?
Yeah. So I got in. Yeah, I got in on that pretty much that red candle 11:45 because I got in mad late.
On the sell.
And then it came down to 12:30, but I wanted lower, and it left equal lows at the lows. I didn't see any reason for us to come higher, but I got swept out hard.
Oh, did you?
As you can see. But
wait, so were you looking for sells on this red candle?
And so the 11:45.
Yeah.
That 15 red candle, I got in sometime around there.
Yeah.
And I was shorting down till, if you look at previous day, 3:15. That was my target.
Gotcha. So you caught roughly.
Yeah, I didn't take any profits, but.
Oh.
Yeah. Because like the way I like.
Oh, I was confused. I thought you were talking about your 8R trade or 9R, whatever you got.
No, I was talking about just today.
You gotcha.
Eval.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because I don't know. For me, I'm just like, if I got a conviction, I believe price is going somewhere, I just hold it all the way up.
Gotcha. So you didn't on your 8R, 9R. What was it, 8 or 9?
It was 8.
So with your 8, you held that all the way? You didn't take partials?
No, I didn't take any partials.
Wow.
Because I was just mad confident that, like, that's what we're turning. Because remember that day I told you, like, I'm looking for a short if those highs get taken out. So, I mean, from what I see, like, there's no reason to go really any lower. And obviously we're trending up hard. And it just left over all this low resistance. Liquidity, as people call it, an equal highs on both ES and NASDAQ, because I watch both of them. So I was pretty confident we were going to that high.
Gotcha.
And yeah, the setup just was played out for what I like to see.
Okay.
When we hit that daily gap and whatnot.
Dude, this is wild. It is just not tapping me in.
Yeah, it looks a bit choppy right now, bro.
Yeah. This is wild. Breaks these lows. This is interesting.
Yeah, I reckon. I don't know. I reckon because we got the like relatively equal lows with the 12:30 low and the 17:30 low in 24-hour time, and then we also got the 14:15 high, which is the daily high, and then the 16:45 high. Like, I just see those two sides, so I just stay away, bro.
Yeah, right.
For me personally. So when did you start trading, bro?
I've been trading for years. The problem though is I wasn't as consistent. So I started when I was in Campbelltown in 2018, I think 2019.
Yeah.
And then I was kind of consistent for maybe like 6 months or so. I didn't know what the heck I was doing.
When you first started?
What'd you say?
Like when you first started?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I was the same.
So.
And then I crashed out, and then I just like sucked ever since.
Yeah. I just wasn't I was losing a lot of money. I actually joined honestly, I think it's the biggest scam, to be honest. I'm not gonna say what it is just because I don't want to like bash anyone online. Not that anyone watching would see this.
Just say it, bro. Just say it.
No.
It's just you and me, man. It's just you and me.
There's just a company that like I still see their ads more than ever. But you pretty much pay like a certain amount of money. I think I paid like $5,000 or something, and I'm pretty confident it was $5,000. And then they pretty much teach you how to trade in a few days. That's kind of the idea. But the problem was, like, they have like a full trading floor, everything. So like they look legit, all that. You go in, they do like a proper like.
This is an in-person course.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
In North Sydney, I'm sure it's still there.
Wow.
But it's bad because what they do is it's a free info session. You go, the owner, the CEO will actually fly in when they host these in person, like so it feels very convincing. This dude's like a multi-millionaire, and he's basically pitching you his lifestyle, and then like usual, like every other trader does, and then he goes, you know, we can confidently get you to be able to trade successfully in 3 days. You just need to pay for the first 25 people, pay $5,000 and come to this 3-day course. And so Rachel was with me, and she was like, let's do it. And I said, let's do it. I was keen, and she was keen. So I did it, paid $5,000.
Wait, is she freaking learning trading as well?
No. She just was there with me to support.
Oh, yeah.
And then they give you like this USB, and they tell you to go home and study for a few weeks before the course starts. So you kind of study. It feels legit. And then, hold on. Sorry, my kids just walked in.
No, you're good.
Look at that. Not. No, looking.
Okay, I'm not looking. What are you doing?
Nothing. Stay that way.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
How old are your kids now?
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Grab them. No, we're not doing it again. I'm live streaming.
No, Daddy.
No, we're not doing it again, Rumi. Okay. Girls, that's enough.
We were laughing, and I was trying to play a trick on me, so I put an orange peel in her undies, and she thought it was so funny, and she wanted to go and do it too.
Oh my god. Oh, really? Okay. You guys won. You won. Go. Oh my goodness. Rumi. Little pranksters. Good night. Love you.
Love you. I love you, Dad. I love you, Dad.
Sorry. They wanted to prank me before bed. Anyways.
How old are your kids now?
I got a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old.
Well, I remember when Rachel was pregnant.
Yeah.
Freaking years ago.
Yeah.
Freaking you used to be down in Wollongong, bro.
Yeah.
The passes and all.
Yep. So, anyways, long story short, did the course, but what sucked was multiple times they were trying to upsell you more. So we'd be learning for a day, then the next day they'd bring us into a room, and they'd have like a rose in like a wooden box, and then like champagne, and they would say, if you pay $20,000 and actually join this education, we'll definitely teach you how to trade and use this software that we've created. You just need to accept the rose right now. And
What?
yeah, it was wild. And then
So random.
And then, so they just were constantly upselling you, trying to get you to buy more things. I think the last thing they tried to get us to buy was like $50,000 or something, and saying it's like just like an education you buy from university. And
Did they teach you anything?
no, not really. All they really talked about was like how the market moves in waves. They call it like the T-wave strategy or something. It's rubbish. They didn't really teach you much. It was honestly the biggest waste of money. But
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
yeah, it was awful.
Scammy people out there, bro.
Yeah, it sucked. And so people like, there's so many people out there right now that literally just, yeah, will scam to get people's money.
Yeah, I know.
So,
and their lifestyle's built off that, not really trading.
yeah.
And the only like legitimate dude I see that I
Wait.
think is like full legit.
Who?
Have you heard of Trading Pool?
No.
No. He's a guy he used to live in Melbourne. He lives in Gold Coast now. He's pretty freaking well known. He's got like 300,000 followers on Instagram or something. But he trades Forex. He trades more Forex, but he makes like freaking $60,000-$70,000 a month of trading.
Yeah, right.
And he teaches his stuff in like a Discord, but it's like not that much. It's like a couple $100, I think.
Right. Nice.
He's like the only legitimate dude I've seen.
Is that who you've learned off?
No.
Oh.
I literally, like, you know ICT? You gotta know ICT.
Yeah.
I started with that, learning off good old ICT. And his concepts and all that. And that's kind of how I learned all the basics and whatever. And then I kind of just, because my first 4 months, I like passed a funded account and I got a payout. And then after that payout, it was just all downhill from there. Because like greed, like I was thinking about all these things I was going to buy. And, you know, I wasn't really ready yet in my sense. Like I didn't know how to do it again and again, you know what I mean? Like I didn't know how to replicate that.
Yeah.
So then so that was last year in May. I got my last payout. So since then it's just been like losing after losing. But to be honest, I haven't bought any mentorships or training or whatever. Like I just pretty much watched ICT, and then after just kind of looking at, I formed like my own model, and then I like literally only this year or last year, I was like, because I was just losing over and over again. And I was like, you know, I just need to scrap everything, write down in like a book what works for me. And I just kind of formed my own strat, my own thing, which is what I do now.
You pretty much focus a lot on like liquidity sweeps of like highs and lows, or end of day highs.
Yeah, like from what I've seen, like with how the market moves, in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Is these things like, I haven't heard anyone talk about this, but this is what I see.
Right.
And I think like I call them delivery gaps. So pretty much, you know what a fair value gap is, right?
Yeah, right here.
Like say there's an untapped one. I used to like try and trade those ones that haven't been hit before.
Gotcha.
So we go into them and it moves, and of course it works here and there, of course.
Yeah. There's one literally playing out right now.
Yeah. Like I know they work, but
yeah.
For me, I started to notice, just through my journaling, because I like obviously record all my trades and journal them all. And I think I won a couple trades, and every time I lose, if I definitely followed all my rules and stuff, I just try and look back and see what is something that I don't know I could learn from this trade. Like pretty much when I was losing from when I got the money, like I closed my mind off to learning. I feel I had too much like ego and stuff, and like it wouldn't work, and I just crash out and just get mad and freaking start beating myself up and all this and that. So I was like, bro, I need to scratch all this. I just need to be learning at all times. I'm always going to be learning. I need to be open to learning.
Yeah.
So so I took some trades, like they won off just like open gaps, and then some were losing. And then I noticed with all my winning trades, they all had what I call a delivery gap. So pretty much what it is, it's 15-minute time frame or higher. It's pretty much just a fair value gap that's been tapped, and then it's delivered like a swing low. So if you look, for example, the 13.15 fair value gap that we've got right now, like Sydney time on the 15-minute chart, if you look at that, like we've seen us go into it at 15.45.
15.45.
We went into the gap, right?
Where are you
and
at?
Then go on the 15-minute time frame.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I don't want to distract you from the trade though. Are you like about to enter something?
No, I'm good.
Alright, so if you look at the 13.15 fair value gap on the 15-minute chart.
Sorry, you're using you're talking about 115?
Yeah, sorry.
Right here.
Speaking in 24-hour time.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah.
We haven't hit 13.15 yet. I forgot I'm not in 24 hour.
Yeah, so sorry, 115.
Yeah.
So we've seen at what's that freaking man, I need to turn this 24-hour stuff off too. Anyway, you see we wick down into it at, for me it's 15.45. What's that? Is that 3.45?
For me it wicks at 2:30.
Yeah, the next one on the right. That looks a bit lower.
Yep.
So pretty much what it is, it's just you go into a gap and it runs out of that gap and it takes a swing high. So we see we came in, hit the 15-minute gap, and then we came up and we took a high on the left. So I count that as a delivery gap because we went into the fair value gap and then we exited and we took a swing high, which is, known as taking liquidity. So that gap, the market used that gap to deliver a high, right? And this is vice versa. So it works for any time frame, any higher time frame gap, 15-minute or higher. So you can have daily delivery gaps, 4 hour, 1 hour, whatever. So I only trade out of those. I'm only allowed to trade if there's a delivery gap. That's the only, I can't take a trade unless it's classified as a delivery gap. So the gap we're trading in right now, the big red drop down that we've just had.
This one?
Yeah. So that this is not, for me, it's not a delivery gap yet because we've just tapped it. We haven't taken any swing lows on the 15-minute time frame, so it hasn't delivered any moves. So therefore, in my eyes, it has no power. It has no probability as of right now.
So I don't know if you can see my screen. I know it's like a tad delayed, but let's say this 115, right, comes in this fair value gap. Are you saying this is the high or that's the high that it creates?
Yeah, let me screen share. I can screen share, can't I?
Yeah, surely.
Screen share, bro.
Order filled. Order filled.
Wait, I'm in.
Bro, is this volatility? Bro, you're surely in and out right there.
Yeah, that's a win. There we go. Dude, I didn't even.
That was crazy.
I didn't even film it, dude. Oh wait, did I? I think I did. I think I got lucky. I at least filmed. I got some of it. Bro, my original entry too. I wonder if that would have been hit.
Let's go, baby.
That was my original entry right here.
Right,
dang, dude. I would have not. I kind of wish I didn't have a take profit. Freak.
Yeah, I know how you feel, bro. The amount of times I've taken a trade and I'm like,
bro, that was literally.
That was crazy.
That was literally like a second. I just made $500 US.
Yes, sir.
I'm glad I went heavy. I went real heavy too. I was saying it earlier. I'm going heavier, but I was not even paying attention. I just heard the sound and I was like, oh God. And then I didn't see anything. So I was like, what is happening? I didn't see any dude, that's funny. This might pump down a bit with that kind of reaction.
Yeah, we'll see.
I needed to break the lows though.
That was wild.
That's actually crazy, dude.
Good for you, my boy.
Come on.
Can
you
see my screen?
Yeah. Do you have sorry, one sec. Do you have like a streaming setup at all?
I do. Like I do. Like if you look on my YouTube account, like I do have some live streams, but I don't really live stream anymore. Well, I used to live stream New York session, but
if you want, I can probably connect. If you want to get a video up, I can put you on the stream. But up to you.
What do you mean?
Like if you film yourself, I can put you up on this on my stream that I'm streaming now, and then the Discord as well.
Like film what I'm explaining. You mean?
Hold on.
What?
Yeah, let me see. Okay.
So I'll explain I'll explain the trade yesterday.
Give me one sec. I'm just gonna switch it over to you for the stream. I actually have people that want to learn and watch, so I don't want them to just watch me watching you. Be so confused. There we go. Okay, all good.
Alright, so I bet. So this is going, well, I'll just finish explaining to you what a delivery gap is. So we know what a swing high is, yeah? The 3 candle formation. Like this is the swing high. So we got the middle candle is the highest high, and the one on the left's lower, and the one on the right is lower. So that's a swing high.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a delivery gap on a 15-minute time frame, it has to hit a gap and then take a 15-minute swing high. Like it can't hit a 15-minute gap and then take a 1-minute swing high. That's not how I classify it. So if we have a look at this gap, for example. So when we entered the gap on this candle right here at 1:45, this is New York time. Once we entered the gap here, these swing highs over here, this swing high, was already existing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So once we enter it and we come up and we deliver this move, we take these swing highs, this is now a delivery gap.
Right.
Okay? So
and what are you looking for, longs?
Well, there's a lot more in terms of what I look for. Like, I'm just saying, like that's what a delivery gap is.
Gotcha.
So there's a couple like rules with my strategy. I must have a delivery gap.
Yeah.
The low which enters the gap must be taken on a 1-minute time frame. So if we come into this 15-minute gap and we make a 1-minute swing low, that low which entered it must be taken. Okay, because I've had way too many times we enter a fair value gap and then boom, it makes a move straight away, and it could be a perfect setup in terms of my setup, but it won't work, and then it'll take the low and it'll do it again, and then that one will work out.
Mm-hmm.
So just in terms of what I've seen with my model, the low which enters it must be taken. So, and then also, like I said, I target equal highs and lows. Like that's pretty much what I target, or I target internal range liquidity. Like for today, because if we go to a 4-hour, because we've taken out all these highs, like the market tends to move from external highs to internal range liquidity. So internal range liquidity is just a fair value gap, right?
Mm-hmm.
So right now, I believe we're going to this 4-hour gap specifically. And the reason why is because on both ES, which is the S&P 500, and the NASDAQ, which I look at both, I think that's crucial for my model. You have to look at both. There's these lows here,
mm-hmm.
which are somewhat relatively equal. And if we jump over to ES, just let me grab it. If we jump over to ES, it's relatively equal on there as well. So when I have, do you know what an SMT is? You've heard of SMT?
I've heard of it. I don't know it very well.
Okay, so an SMT is literally just a swing high that's been taken. Yeah, so a swing high that's been taken by the NASDAQ, but it hasn't been taken on ES.
Right, so that's divergence, basically, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I'll try and find one. I think there was one.
I know a ton of people that play Divergence, and they swear by it, but I never really.
It's not a crucial. The SMT for me is not crucial to enter, but it does play a big part in my targets. So for me, if ES and the Nasdaq both have relatively equal lows, that's a strong draw for me. If, like, say for example, the Nasdaq took this low and it was lower down here, right? But ES hadn't. Like, that's not as strong of a draw. But when they both have equal lows, that's like, I'm pretty confident the market's going to go there.
Gotcha.
So right now what I was looking for, because like I said, I trade delivery gaps, right?
Mm-hmm.
So over here on the 4-hour time frame, we have a delivery gap right here, because we entered into this huge gap and then we delivered 4-hour swing lows. So that is a delivery gap, 4-hour delivery gap. And then on ES as well, we have another 4-hour delivery gap, which has not been tapped. So this candle here tapped this 4-hour gap and delivered the swing low, so that's a delivery gap. So what I see right now is we've got a build up of equal lows here on both time frames. And same with the 1 minute chart. If we go over to this bundle here, I was in a trade earlier. I entered here and we were down here and we started skyrocketing, right? But I was like, bro, we left like 3 equal lows on all time frames. So I was pretty confident we were going to go back down, but obviously I got stopped out, but it is what it is. But for me, there's relatively equal lows here on ES and on Nasdaq. So that's a strong draw.
Yeah.
But like
there's a lot of liquidity sitting under there.
But like I said, I can't take a trade unless it's a delivery gap. Even if this became one, right? Let's say this became a delivery gap, I still wouldn't take it because there's still relatively equal highs here. So that's too risky for me. Like, I need it to be like it's obvious the market's going there. Like, sure, it might still be a good trade, but I've just recently I've decided, look, I'm cutting out all the mediocre trades that could be good. I want like perfection.
Mm-hmm.
So for me to take a trade, I'd need it to run all the way up here, enter this delivery gap, and then take that high again, make a setup. So then this is the only option. Like, this would be the only option where the market has to go, in my eyes. So I'll show that for this trade that I hit. So this was yesterday. I had a feeling we were going to come down here, but again, I'm not going to take it unless we take all these highs. So this high I'm not worried about because it took this one. There's no relatively equal highs. Like, a high that takes another high is in a sense like a protected high for the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So if we came and took all these highs into this gap, because this is a delivery gap, because we went into it and we delivered lows. So if we came up into this gap, took all these highs and left all this down here, then I would have been going short. But instead, we came and we kept building up a bunch of liquidity. So when the market does that, especially when it did this right here, and that did the exact same on ES. So if I go on the 15-minute chart, exactly the same on ES. Equal highs, equal highs, equal highs. I'm like, bro, it's definitely building this up. Like, it's building up all this liquidity. It's definitely running there. Now, I wanted this opening range gap to be hit. And this is, like, theoretically, this is just a big gap.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, and which is also a delivery gap because we entered it here and we delivered highs. So that's a delivery gap. So that's check on the checklist. Now, I wanted Nasdaq to hit it as well. So ES hit it way earlier. So with things like opening range gaps and then also like market open, like when Asia opens on that first hour, those highs like it puts in and stuff and these big gaps, I tend, because with SMT, you can say, oh, ES did it, so now I can look for the trade setup. But with stuff like opening range gaps, I want both of them to hit it. Because just from, I guess, experience, they both tend to want to hit those like areas. But anyway, so we hit this delivery gap and we took all the lows. So I'm like hunting for the setup now. So this red line represents when we entered it. So I'll drop down to a 1 minute. So this is the area here. So once we entered it, this is the first swing low that we formed. Oh, sorry, probably these ones here. The first swing lows that were formed. Entering it, they all got taken, so that's fine. Let's check. The low that's entered the array has been taken. So let's check off the list. So now there's 2 more things I need. I cannot have equal lows at my entry point. It has to be straight down, straight up. Or it has to be straight up, straight down if you're looking for long or short. So this here, we took this low.
I'm going to have to pause for a sec because I might be getting into a trade soon. It's getting so close to my...
Are you going for the buy now? What's it doing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This thing's about to... It got really close. Sorry, keep going.
Right,
I'm good now.
Stop me whenever you need, bro.
Yeah.
So we took this low right here, like by like 0.25, right? But we still took it. I mean, taking is taking it. So from taking this low, we ran straight up. So now, again, so my confirmation for entry is on a 1 minute time frame, but it's mixed within 5 and 15. So this is a little bit complicated, but like, this is just what I've noticed. Like, I used to, again, take confirmation purely off delivery gaps. So this is a 1 minute delivery gap because we came into the 1 minute gap, delivered a low. So for confirmation in the past, I just need this violated and then I could enter.
Gotcha.
Which still would have worked, but then I started taking those delivery gaps as my only entry. Like, I used to take normal inverses and whatever, and like break of structure or whatever, but it just wasn't working for me. But delivery gaps is what, like, I just think the market purely moves off delivery gaps, to be honest. That's what I think.
Yeah. It's a cool way of looking at it. I mean, you're really honing in on like reversals.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much what it is. Like,
it's like a reversal pattern, basically.
Yeah, which, like, for my model, like, my goal is high risk to reward and hopefully a higher win rate as I continue on.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, like, if market's trending upwards, you can still look for longs. It's just like a reversal off the retrace.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so anyway, so I was taking delivery gaps. Like, so for example, I just like take this. Once this gets violated, which is when the 1 minute candle closes above it, that's violated. So then I'd enter. But then again, I would lose some trades. Then I was looking a bit deeper into it. And then I was like, okay, I noticed another thing. The delivery gaps have to be directly in line with a 5 minute or higher fair value gap. Alright, so just bear with me for a second. So we have this gap, for example. Okay, I think this is the gap I took my confirmation off. Now, when I'm being aggressive, I use 30-second chart and 15-second chart as well. Delivery gaps, but they must be in line, which I'll explain in a sec. So for example, we have this 30-second delivery gap here, so I'm allowed to take that too. So what I mean by directly in line is, so I'll pretty much draw that out, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can see on this chart, there's no 5 minute fair value gaps, right? So it's not in line with this one.
Right.
But you can mix this with ES. So on ES, we did have a gap. So at the exact same time we were going into this 5 minute gap, we were going into this 30-second delivery gap.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as our delivery gap on the 1 minute time frame, 30-second, 15-second, as long as it's directly in line with a 5 minute fair value gap or a 15-minute fair value gap, if that gets violated, I'm going in. And the reason behind it is the delivery gap is what delivered the move. That's what the market used. It used that fair value gap to deliver the lows, right? So if we enter a 5 minute gap that hasn't been tapped before, and we enter that delivery gap at the exact same time, in my eyes, why should that get violated? Like, it shouldn't. It has no reason to. It should just tap the 5, respect the delivery gap, and continue. So my theory is, if it gets violated, that's a valid change. That it's not respecting that order flow.
Gotcha.
Right? So we were entering this 5-minute gap at the exact same time. We entered this delivery gap. It got violated on the 15th second. So then I entered in here. And like I said, I was targeting those highs. And yeah, like with me personally, in terms of partials and stuff, my stop must go below either the very first fair value gap in the run, the third candle that makes it, so here, or the inverse on the liquidity sweep, this was the last inverse I've got on the liquidity sweep, so below here. But I just put it below this order block here. Because bro, sometimes I've been stopped out by like a tick and then it runs off and it really annoys me, so I'll even just put it at the low, bro, just to be safe. But I pretty much entered there off the 15-second inverse. And then, like I said, I targeted these highs.
So how many contracts? You're just doing one contract?
I did, I think it was 5 micros.
Gotcha.
So it was about...
I was like, holy crap, dude. There's no way you only risk $400 for that kind of stop loss.
Yeah, $400 on micros. I did like 5 micros.
That makes sense.
So yeah, and then so with partials and stuff, and even going break even now, I like the biggest thing for me recently that I've struggled with and I feel like has helped me is just trading with like conviction. Like, it's got to be a trade where like I'm kind of getting excited because I'm like, bro, this is playing out exactly how I want. There's no reason not to take the trade. I can't fault it. Like, I'm convicted that this is going to work out. And I have everything has to have a story. Even these highs being taken, it has to have a reason. So I was very convicted that the highs are going to get taken. So if I go to break even or I take partials along the way, to me, I'm saying to myself, I might be wrong. I might be losing. Like, I don't trust my analysis. That's to me, that's what I'm saying to myself. If I take partials and if I go break even, that's what I think. So in my eyes, I'm like, nah, I believe it's going there. I'm holding it all the way. I don't care what the retrace is or whatever. I'm holding it because that's where I believe it's going. I'm sticking to it. So that's why I never take partials.
Right.
So
that's good.
My whole thing is delivery gaps, bro.
I mean, if it works for you, that's great. Cause, what was I gonna say? Sorry, I just realized my stream was.
See, it's different. If I was scalping like you are, completely different. Like 100% I'd be going break even. 100% I'd be taking partials. And I used to take trades where like we'd go into a 15-minute gap, and in my head I'm like, we could reverse here, so I'm gonna go break even. And then one day I was like, why am I even taking those trades? Like, if I think, it could reverse and go against me, why am I even taking it? I'm like, I'm just gonna scrap all those trades, and I want to take a trade where I'm like, nah, like we're going here. Like, what reason is there to come back? What reason is there to hit the 15 and reverse on me? You know what I mean? Like, that's the type of trades I want to be taking. So that's why I've kind of stopped doing those type of trades. Bro, this is so ass. What is going on?
That's mad. I like it.
It's just consolidating, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, so on both my accounts, this is my one of them. So I'm up 9,000 across both. So I requested half of both of them.
Mad.
So it'll be about 7,000 AUD, which is freaking hectic.
Bro, that's awesome. Congrats.
But yeah, but honestly, bro, a lot of the journey as well has been to do with God. Like, I felt like everything was such a God thing. Like when I made the money the first time last year, and like my mind was on all the wrong things, and I felt like I wasn't even reading my Bible at that time. Because at that time I actually got kicked out of freaking youth leadership, bro. Long story.
All right.
But yeah. And then I felt like after I kept losing, after I made that money, I felt like God was like, bro, you need to put me first, bro, at the moment. Because in my head I was like, I'll praise you, I'll worship you and all that once I've got there. And he's like, nah, you need to do that now. So that's when I started getting in my word every night when I was trading New York session. And like I felt like he's been like my only mentor to help me with the patience and the discipline and all that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's been, and like everything's just been perfect timing. Like literally as I quit my job, as I'm about to go to Europe and all these things, like the timing of everything's just been lining up really well.
That's sick.
So yeah, it's all glory to God for him.
Yeah, mine's similar. My trader name's Rama.
Yeah.
Which I believe it's the Hebrew. It actually means God spoke.
Yeah.
Like he said, physically said kind of thing. So it's not just like, oh, he spoke. It's like, no, there's like a weightiness to it. And so it just reminds me, like I felt like God was telling me this stuff's going to actually go off and actually work. Because there's, and when you go on a trading journey, there's a part of you where you're like, man, will I ever be as good as the traders that I see online? Like, is this something like I actually am capable of doing? Or is this just like, am I delusional? And so it's helped me kind of just like, I felt like God's helped me just to go, hey, I said this is going to happen. You need to trust me kind of thing. So
100%.
It's helped me go, you know, anytime I feel like, literally anytime I start doubting, I just start saying Rhema. I just keep repeating it, even though I sound crazy, because it just reminds me, no, God spoke. He said, doesn't matter how I feel. It doesn't matter if I lost money or whatever the case is, you know, like you got to trust what he's saying and what he's doing, which is honestly the biggest thing of trading, is trusting the process. I had so many wins the other day that I just didn't take just because I didn't trust the process. Like, you just have to get so good at trusting your analysis, trusting what, you know, your strategy, not getting emotional. It's good.
Yeah, well, that was my thing. Like 2 weeks ago, I took some trades and like I was like, I believe it's going all the way down here, and it was like 200 points. Like, it was like crazy, like it's pretty far. And in my head, I'm like, but like as if London's gonna move that much or whatever. So I was like, I'll just put it a bit higher. Like, I know it's gonna hit here at a bare minimum. And I hit take profit. It was great. And then it went all the way to where I said, and I was like, bro, I think I just need to trust myself here. And the analysis. And a lot of it, like my whole thing is just do your job, make sure you get it right with your strategy, your analysis, mentally, whatever. God will handle the rest. When it's your time to succeed and when it's your time to make the money or whatever, that's God's will. We just submit to that. We just do our part and get it right and keep learning, and that's it. The rest is up to him. Like, if we gotta go through another, like, if I lose all these funded accounts and I crash out again for another 6 months, like, so be it, you know, because for me as well, like, this is the only plan for me. This is plan A. I'm not doing nothing else. Like,
it's good.
Yeah. Yeah. But obviously, I'm hoping I don't crash out and lose all my accounts. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, delivery gaps, bro. Gotta look at that.
I like it. That's good, bro. Like, that's kind of the dream. Is we might get a crazy reaction again. Sorry, one sec. I want to make sure I'm actually prepared here. Then,
like, for me, bro, I think we're just building up lows. I reckon it's gonna take out all the highs eventually.
Yeah.
Like, in my eyes, it's gonna take all these lows, or it's gonna take all these highs. I'm hoping it takes all the highs first. And it's a Friday too. Friday is just like naturally wants to retrace a bit.
That's why I'm being careful, because Fridays have not been good in the past. happy with that. Go a little higher. Honestly, I feel like it's, you know what? How many ticks am I working with? 1 second.
I just ended my screen share, by the way.
Okay.
I don't know if it's still showing on screen.
No, I took it off. I actually created a way to be able to take it off and on quick and easy.
Yes, sir.
Leanie, good to see you in the chat. I need like some sort of like indicator because I feel like I talk or I get distracted and I don't look at the chat for a while. So I have no idea when people actually comment. I technically took 2 trades today. One trade was a $20 win because I didn't trust my analysis. But it was, to be honest, I was glad I took the $20. It ended up being a major win, but
Kieran. Hey,
yeah.
Yo.
So it was a major win, but I got out pretty much at break even at $20 because it wasn't a trade I usually take. I was kind of experimenting and I started regretting that I was experimenting. So I got out of it, but it was still a good trade. I still like it. I was basically trading the balance of the VWAP, but yeah. And then I just took a trade that happened in literally less than a second. I can't explain it. So yeah, it was this one here. So this wick came up, tapped me in, and immediately was a win. Could have been a way bigger win. I haven't called it. I just wish I didn't have to take profit because I was confident it was gonna come down. But whatever. I'm trading, believe it or not, I'm trading with a guy named Joel, who was one of my youth students back in the day. How old are you now, Joel?
I'm 21.
21? God, it's crazy.
Kidding, bro. I don't think he's gonna remember me, but I remember he was the freaking tribal leader for Green Tribe summer camp at one point.
So,
can't remember what year though.
Kieran, so Paresi dated Joel's sister back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe if you saw a photo.
If you saw a photo of Joel, you might know him. He dated, your sister's name's Anna?
Anna, yeah.
Anna. What? Yeah. Are you guys still going to Hillsong or what? Oh gosh, my mic is too hot.
No, bro. That, like I said, like there was a bit of dramas with the like I was a leader.
Gotcha.
And then yeah, there's a bit of dramas in that.
Fair.
Are you still at Hillsong or no?
Yeah, I still work for church.
Southwest, yeah. Oh no, you're not Southwest. You're at, where are you now? You're in City, aren't you?
I'm at City, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So you don't live in Campbelltown, eh?
No. I live in Sydney. Pretty close to the city.
Yeah, youth pastor. Eh?
What?
Yeah, youth pastor, right? At City?
Yeah. Yeah, I still work for church, doing the same stuff.
Yes, sir. How long you reckon you're gonna do it for?
Oh, I don't know. Who knows? Obviously I can't, I guess I could be a youth pastor forever. It'd be really awkward.
Yeah.
To be honest, so it's funny because I say that probably more than most people. I'm usually like, oh, I can't be a youth pastor forever. Green Tribe for life. I can't be a youth pastor forever. So but I think people are like, well, we don't see you leaving anytime soon. So I don't know. I think it's yeah, I really don't know. I might get an entry here. It's just starting to push.
So with how you trade, where did all that come from?
So, one sec. I'm not sure how I feel about this just yet.
This is going to be my last question because I gotta go. But
oh,
yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious
where. So honestly, I've learned from a lot of people. I can do quite a lot of different style of trades. Really, what I'm doing now. I think in YouTube stream settings you can put alerts in your headphone. Oh. I need to get headphones or charge them. I have some, but yeah. So I pretty much like. I've learned from a lot of people. This is actually a crazy story. There's this guy that I've followed ages ago. He would post reels, and they were pretty insane. It was like to the point where he would like trade and just get these insane gains, like absolutely crazy. And honestly, I couldn't believe it. Then he started, but it was only reels. So it'd be like trader makes 50K in 10 seconds. Trader makes 100K, whatever, like insane. And then he started actually posting some videos. So I started kind of watching some YouTube videos, joined his Discord, and he randomly, hold on, I might be getting in a trade.
Yeah, I'm watching it. You in it?
No, I'm not in it yet. So with this strategy, it's very much like, technically you react to what the candles are giving you with momentum. And but I've made it a bit more rigid, where I get off of like certain levels or price numbers basically. So I'll even look at some whole numbers here and there and go off of that. One sec.
You in there?
Not yet. About to be tapped in.
Make sure you set your stop there.
Order filled.
It's not on the live stream, bro. Come on, I'm trying to watch it.
Order filled.
This is bleeding. I need to check something. 362. Can you see it?
Oh, my live stream is paused. That's why. Yeah, I can see it now.
Come on. It's a good closure. I need it to close above this yellow line. Break these highs. There's a break. It's gonna run up. This is a win.
When do you go break even?
Yeah, I'll go break even now. Free trade. This is gonna be a win. I'll be surprised if it isn't. It's a small win though. I played it conservative, but I'll take it.
Yeah, win to win.
Oh, don't break even. Come on. It's definitely a win. The way this is moving, it just close above. It's gonna top this level and shoot up. It makes sense for it to run up to at least where my take profit is. It might not be right this second. I'm pretty confident it will. I think it will hit this yellow line and then shoot up.
Yes, sir.
Order
There we
filled.
go. Another win.
Let's go.
Sick. I mean, it could keep going, but I'm trying to be conservative. I've been honestly going for home runs for so much lately.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I need to just be more disciplined, just be happy with the $200 I make here and there and not like stress about it. Anyways, long story short, I'll tell you real quick because I know you said you got to go. At this point, so there's a few things to the strategy, and I kind of made it my own, but it's very much off of a guy that I learned off of. It's a crazy story. So long story short, follow this guy. So I've been following this guy for ages. Follow this guy on Discord. He finally starts teaching, putting some videos up, teaching on YouTube, and I follow him on Discord. It's free. He'll trade, for free. He'll get some crazy trades, but he also loses a lot. Most people call him a gambler, and because of the way he trades. And to be honest, I can see why, because he trades off of like pretty much what I'm doing now, but also off of like a lot off of intuition. But like there'll be trades I'll see him get into, and I'll even think to myself, you don't really have anything here, which he's admitted to that. Like he's said multiple times that he'll trade stuff and
just like off a feeling.
Yeah, similar off of a feeling, but like, it's hard to explain. Anyways, he randomly posts in his Discord, oh, I want to do one-on-one sessions. Or I commented saying something like, oh, you should do one-on-one sessions. Like, yeah, I've been thinking about it. I'm not sure. Then he says he'll do it. So he does the he messages me going, I'm going to do a one-on-one session. DM me if anyone wants to do it. So I DM him. There's a sales here. I would be looking at sales right now. This is the second part to my strategy. But see if it plays out. I don't like this part of my strategy as much. I don't think it's as high. It's not as high of a win rate, but anyways, long story short, he messages me. He goes, let's do a one-on-one, but he's in the US, and so I have to wake up at 3 a.m. to like do a session with him. So I wake up at 3 a.m. Bro, the dude doesn't show up, and I'm like, freak, dude. He goes, all right, let's just do it tomorrow. I've paid him and everything. So I've paid him. It was like $150 or something. And he said he would do 2 1-hour sessions with me. So then he said, oh, let's do it tomorrow. So I wake up at 3 a.m. again tomorrow, doesn't show up. The dude just had an excuse for like 4 days straight. I was like dead tired, bro. I was waking up at 3 a.m. and I would stay up the whole night. Or I would wake up. He even moved it to 1:30 at one point. He was like, oh, after I get done streaming. What'd you say?
Yeah, like you'd be waiting up for him.
Yeah. After you get done streaming at 1:30. See, these are the cells I was talking about. After he'd wake up at 1:30, I would wake up at 1:30, watch him stream and trade, and then he'd tell me right when he's done, he would do it. Bro would like not show up and tell me that his computer is not working or something's happened. So then I would be like, I finally was just annoyed, and he was like, look, I promise you I'll do it the next day. And I said, okay, look, I'm going to be taking annual leave. He's like, I'll do it during your time at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I took work off, and luckily my boss was cool with it, and he was like, I explained the whole situation to him, and he was happy. So then I took time off, and he doesn't show up, bro. And he goes, bro, I'm not this kind of person, I promise you, like, and so I'll make it up for you. I'll give you a free eval account, and I'll give you your money back. I'll return your money, and I'll still do the sessions. And I was like, oh, okay, sweet, sounds good. Dude doesn't give me an account, doesn't return my money, but ends up doing a session with me the next day, which was mad. So I'm talking to him, bro. The guy, he's talking to me, and he goes, you're a Hillsong pastor? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, oh, my brother went to Hillsong, and my sister-in-law went to Hillsong. And I was like, what? And he goes, yeah. He goes, do you know this guy? And he names this guy. This guy was a worship leader that went to college at Southwest. And he was like, that's my brother-in-law. I was like, no way. So he was like, bro, I'll teach you for free. This is a small world. If you can help me out with the Bible, whatever, like, I'll hook you up. And really, we only did one session. That was it. And he never returned the money, never gave me that account. But he gave me like a lifetime. He started charging for his stuff and gave me like a lifetime membership, which was like 800 USD. So I was like, I'll take that. That's fine with me. And so I just, honestly, bro, from that one session, he said one thing and it just clicked for me. Like, just absolutely clicked for me. And ever since then, my win rate's extremely high. Yeah.
So do you have funded accounts?
So I had a funded account last week, and because I just started getting into funding, I was gonna do my own money, and then I was like, nah.
Yeah.
I got a funded account fairly quick. My issue, though, honestly, my biggest issue is I find that when I take trades that I take, I'm way more successful than copying another trader's trades. So I would go in and copy my mentor's trades, and he would lose for the day, and it would wipe my account because he's trading big money. I'm trading, I can't lose more than 2K, and I was trading one micro, or one mini. Sorry, I was trading one mini. So if I lose 4 times, I'm done.
Yeah.
And so it screwed me. And then I had my account pretty much passed yesterday, I go to get in. It screwed me so hard. I was so annoyed. I go to get in. What I did was I made too much money. You know how you can only make 1,500?
Yeah.
I kept making too much money. So usually when I make too much money, bro, it was the funniest thing. Yesterday, I was making so much money. I was trying to lose money and I couldn't lose money.
It's funny how that
Like the
happens,
price was just like going the direct. I was just clicking buttons. So I would like click a button. I'll go on micros and then just quickly like sell, buy. So I'm like getting like commissions and whatever. And you usually lose money when you do that. But I was doing that. I just was not losing money. And then I finally was like, I'm just going to let it sit. So I changed like the settings on here to where I would lose like $100 or 200, however much I needed to lose. And then I'd be like, surely it's going to hit my stop loss eventually, right? And I just wouldn't set a take profit. I just leave it, but it would just keep running to my take profits. And I was like, what the heck? So then finally, so I adjusted all my risk. So I adjusted this, right? And made it $100. And then would take like 5 minis so that the stop loss is really tiny, if that makes sense. So to try to lose money, and that worked. So I was all good. I lost all the money. Woke up the next day. I didn't realize with Top Step, because I'm not familiar with, I'm still getting used to like this layout. I usually trade with TradingView.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that this saves like number 5.
Yeah.
And I didn't also change my settings back. So I go to get into 2 trades, and literally within 1 second, I lose $500. And I'm thinking, what the hell? And it was dumb of me. I did it again. And then lost the whole account.
Yeah.
And then realized what actually happened. So I learned my lesson from that.
Yeah, that's all right.
So yeah, long story short, I have had eval accounts, but I've lost them just because of learning lessons. Not even because I've like necessarily taken bad trades. It's just because I've been stupid.
Yeah, I get
And it's so annoying. Or it's either I've just done something stupid, or I've copied another trader. Like there's another guy I follow. I actually don't really even know how he trades, but he's usually right, and he just fascinates me. I'll show you. His name is, I'll show you real quick. If you gotta go, by the way, just hop off whenever. I want to keep you.
That's all good.
What's his name? Let me look up the history. His trading fascinates me so much. I love taking his trades. Even if I don't, I just like to take it with him, even if I lose. I don't care. What's his name? I don't even know his name. Let me change accounts. YouTube accounts. What the heck? Trades. Bro, I don't. Oh, wait. Let me check my phone.
Yeah, just text it to me. Yeah, I got a dip.
All right, I'll catch you. We'll chat later.
Catch you, bro.
Yeah, if you see me streaming, feel free to hop on whenever.
Yeah, all good, bro. All the best, G.
Catch you, bro.
See ya.
See ya. Alright, let's see if I've got anything here. Bro, this is bleeding. I don't want to hop in this. I knew this. I literally called this. I literally called this at the beginning of the stream that this was going to bleed down. Dang, bro. I wish I looked for a sell and held it. The reason why is because it's actually part of my strategy on a higher time frame, which I hate usually playing. But this here would, for the strategy that I use, would technically be an area of interest to take a trade. I don't usually like taking it, but this area here, it tapped in, which would indicate to me that it's going to continue low for a bit. With it being a 4 hour, there's a good chance it will continue. I reckon it will probably, at least, it is tapping into this, fair value gap now. There's a good chance it could come down to here, but there also, with my strategy, there is a high chance it could come down to here ultimately. But the key areas that it would come into potentially for a longer time frame play being here and here, in this fair value gap. I mean, we could also pull out Charles. How are you, bro? We could also pull out a, what's it called? Fib. This is not my fib. This is not my Fibonacci. Charles, I am up $682 today. US dollars. About $1,000. I'm up. I haven't lost anything. No losers. No losers. If you want, I can help you if you're free now. If you want to hop on my Discord and go to I need to create a voice chat. How much did I risk? Well, you don't need to wait till you get your money or your bank account. You kind of want to just learn now. But I can show you how to trade demo, set up your demo account so you understand it. Because I realized there's still some basics I can kind of show you that would help you. I'm actually planning sometime next week. It's good for you to know if you're keen. But sometime next week, I am planning to run a lesson with people. So if you're keen, let me know. But if you want, hop on Discord on your laptop and I can show you how to start trading your demo. Because like I said, there's no point in you really trading live right now anyways, bro. Like minimum, it will take you 3 months. Minimum 3 months to kind of get a feel of how to, work the platforms, be confident. You don't want to start trading with real money if you're not confident yet in actually like just the basics of things, because there's going to be a lot of moving parts, a lot of emotion, but yeah, join my Discord. If you go on my Instagram, in the bio there's the Discord, there should be a link to my Discord. Let me see if it works. I haven't tested it. Yeah, it's not valid. Give me a sec. I gotta fix it. Copy. I just need to fix it. This is the, what is going on? Signing with Google. What is happening? Just tapped in. Wonder if it's gonna go up for the highs. This is not let me sign into this website. What is going on? Give me a sec. Yeah. Give me a sec. Oh, I'll just share it with you now through that chat. Just trying to fix it on my link tree. This is it in the chat. It should be in my bio as well. It should be in the bio of the video. Let me check. Yeah, it's in the bio of the YouTube. Yeah, you can join the Discord through the bio of the YouTube. It seems like it's not working on my my Instagram. For some reason. I don't know why. I need to try to fix it, but it's not letting me fix it for some reason. Sick. Okay, cool. What is that dot? Give me 1 sec, bro. I just want to quickly try to figure out how to fix this. Ah. Sorry, 1 sec, bro. I won't be long. No wonder. Why doesn't it just say that? Okay, I figured it out. I'm just gonna quickly edit this link. Command paste. That should work now. Sick. Sick. Alright, I'm good, dude. I'm good, dude. Let me quickly go to YouTube Studio so I can watch this. Okay. Sick. Let me check the Discord. Just go into voice chat. So click on, I'll show you. So you should be here, start here. That's usually where it takes you. And then just go down and click voice chat.
Oh, hello?
Yo.
Yeah.
All right.
How do I share my screen?
So
Okay, I got it.
you got it?
You got it? Yeah.
Sick.
Can you see my thing?
Yep. Yeah, perfect.
How do I get it started?
All right.
'Cause when I
So
make a trade, it doesn't work.
yeah, one sec. So can you see my screen still on the stream?
Wait, let me go back to it. There it is.
Just watch my stream because I can kind of show you what to do on my stream with my cursor.
Yeah, I'm watching it.
So here, there, put your mouse where my mouse is, and you should be able to pull that up so I can see it a bit more. Go down. So right there, that bar, this bar here.
Wait, let me see.
See this like
Oh.
lighter gray bar?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, pull that up. Sick. You're in a trade, bro.
Oh, hold on.
Wait, no. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. Okay. So this is kind of the question we need to start off with. I'm gonna teach you like you know nothing, okay?
Mhm.
Do you have time? What'd you say?
I have time.
Okay. All right. What do you want to trade? That's what we need to figure out first. So you want to start off with Forex. That's what I would recommend, right?
Yeah, how do you change it to?
So let me just break it down for you, right? You see on your right side on your watch list right here. You see how it says stocks?
Yeah.
You're not trading that, so
Yeah.
go ahead and close that.
Wait, wait.
I can't hear you, by the way. You deafened yourself.
Sorry, Micah.
You're good, bro.
I'm back.
You're good. Go ahead and click stocks. See that where it says stocks?
Stocks. Yes.
Go ahead and close that. Click that arrow. Yep. Go ahead and scroll down. Click futures. Close all that. Forex is what you want to be looking at. Yeah, click the arrow. Just close it. Forex is what you want to be looking at. Now, you don't have much. Look, this is kind of messy. I can kind of walk you through later how to do it and what to do. But what I would recommend is starting off with Forex, just because you don't have to have a lot of money to start off with it, just to get familiar with trading in general. So let's start off with EU, all right? So go ahead and click EU, Euro USD. So the only problem is you can't really trade right now. It's not really, I think there's a bank holiday. Let me pull it up on mine real quick. Click this here, that red button.
Where?
Next to the title. Can you see my cursor?
Oh yes, I can.
Click that. All's well. Market is open. It'll close in 11 hours 20 minutes. Okay, that's why. Go ahead and click off that anywhere. Okay, so just so you know, I'll explain this real quick. You're on the free version, so they've restricted some things where basically you're getting data a bit slower. So it's 5 seconds delayed right now, which is fine. It's not the end of the world. If you want to start taking this seriously, you would want to pay for a monthly membership. It's not expensive. It's like, I think like $6, $7 a month or something. Nothing crazy.
I'll do this. I'll do that after.
Yeah. Do it later, not now. You don't need it right now. I'm just kind of teaching you as if you know nothing. So you're on Euro USD. Now what I want you to do is click trade. I'm going to just teach you how to take a trade. Click trade. So you've done everything correct. Yeah, good job. So you're on IC market. So one thing you could do later is just go ahead and delete everything in your watch list at some point and just put in Euro USD, UJ, and I would just kind of stick with in gold. Euro USD, UJ, and gold. Right? So delete everything later. So now this is how you place a trade, right? So you click trade like you did. Now you want to stick with, for now, with the lot size 0.01, which you have already, right? Stick with that for now, just as you're getting used to things. The goal right now is not about making money. The goal right now is learning how to trade, right? You can spend all day trying to like make money and get excited when you win $100, but at the end of the day, if you can make $2, you can make 2 million, right? You just got to know how to trade. You don't need to worry about how much money you're making. So don't worry too much about your lot sizes. That can always scale up bigger, where you can risk more money later on. Make sense?
Yes.
Now, the good thing is, you know someone who's actually a trader, which obviously you know me. The biggest thing that sucks about this industry is there's so much people on YouTube that are trying to like teach people how to trade, and either they don't actually trade for themselves, or you just hear unnecessarily all these different amounts of noise, so you don't know what to do, what actually works. I can at least tell you what actually works. If you stick to what actually works, then you won't get confused, and like I can actually help you a lot quicker than you just going on YouTube trying to research a million different things. It's almost can be harder to learn, right?
Yeah.
So what you're gonna do now is, this is how you place a trade. So that's your lot sizes, that determines your risk. So what you're gonna do is, let's just say I'm gonna have to get EU up. Okay.
But is this still like, if it reaches like this stop loss, if I put it on $3.92, if it reaches that, will it stop the trade?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
But you don't have one set yet, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah.
I'll show you real quick. Go ahead and stop what you're doing for a moment and just take a look at my stream. I'm gonna quickly show you. I don't even think I'm logged in. Let me log in. Oh, I'm logged in on my other computer. Give me 1 sec. I need to go log off my other computer. Okay. I just want to have these stats so people can see see them if they join it. They join so they know I'm actually trading. Oops. Accept it. Okay, let's go to EU. At EU. All right. I'll give you a quick rundown of this platform because you need to know kind of how this works. So click trade. That's how you get your trading platform open.
Yeah.
And then what you do is you select your lots. Like I said, right now it doesn't really matter. Just stick with that. And then limit is, let's say you want to get in here. So like maybe a strategy that you have, this isn't really what I trade, but let's say your strategy is if it comes down, I believe this is a strong level, so if price ends up coming down and hits this level, I want to be in the trade. Does it make sense? That's what a limit does. Market says I want to get into the trade wherever price is right now. So I want to buy right now where price is on this white line. Okay?
Like you want to get into a trade right now?
That's what market means.
Yeah.
Okay? Sell means I want to get in for sell right now, wherever the price is on this white line. This white line is this white line is where the price is currently. Got it?
Yeah.
Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry right now about stop and stop limit. That's a whole nother ball game we can talk about later. Right now, these are probably
Which white line?
See this white line here? Oh, bro. Sorry, I've just showed you things that you can't even see on my stream. Okay, this is what I want to show you. You must be so confused. Okay, let's start over. All right, trade, right? You click trade to start a trade, okay? Market, you see market right here?
Yeah.
Okay, market means you want to get in right where this white line is. That's where price is currently. See that?
Yeah.
Okay, limit means I want to, let's say you see these double bottoms right here. Let's just say, if price comes down to that level here, let's just say we believe that's a strong level. If price gets down to here, I want to buy. So I'll put the price there. I'll click buy, right? And then I'll click buy, and then it puts me in. So like, for example, there you go. So there I'm in a buy limit. So if price was to come down and hit this level, it'll tap me in. I'm not in the trade yet, but if it comes down and hits that level, I'm in the trade. Make sense?
Yeah.
So that's what a limit is. Market is I want to get in right now where the price is, right this second. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. You really only need to know limit and market. You don't need to know stop and stop limit right now. We can cover that later. Okay. So you got your lots here. Let's just stick with that. Now, if you want to add a stop loss, you can add a stop loss and a take profit, right? But you don't really want to change your price because your price is determined. Where is it? There it is. Your price is determined on where your take profit is going to be placed, right? So I might say, I believe price is going to get there, so I want to put it there. And I believe if price gets below this level, then I want to be out of the trade. I don't want to risk any more money. Make sense?
Oh yeah.
So if I want to risk more money, then I increase my lot size. See the price going up?
Yeah.
So the goal first is before you choose your lot size, you need to know where you're going to put your take profit and where you're going to put your stop loss. Stop loss means if price gets to it, it takes you out of the trade and you lose that money there.
Right, when it reaches on that where you put your stop loss, do you have to cancel it, or does it automatically cancel it?
It automatically cancels. So the second that it reaches, it takes me out of the trade automatically.
Oh, yeah.
Make sense?
You can change it in the middle of the trade,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I can drag this down, and then once I let go, it's locked in and changed. You can do it in the middle of the trade. So see how I said we would get in here at the, let's just say we get in. Now it's going up. Now it's going down, and then we would have been stopped out. Make sense?
Yeah.
So that's how you work a limit. You can do market entries, but that's literally how you trade. So I'm gonna tell you when to get in a trade. You ready? I'm gonna get you to do a market buy. So get ready for market buy. No, you don't need to create a new order. So your buy's clicked, which is good. It's clicked on market, which is good. Yep, put it on market buy, because that means you're just gonna get in when price hits that level. Actually, let's create a limit. Let's create a limit. Wait. Okay, so now you got in the trade. Don't click anything. Don't click anything. That's okay. You got in the trade. You didn't. It was an accident, which is okay. But you're in the trade now. Now, what I want you to do is put your TP. Grab your TP. So go up to the blue line. Oh crap! You can't on yours. Scoot over to the left. Move your mouse. No, just move your mouse. Sorry. Move your mouse to the left of that blue line. Yeah. Okay, this is going to make it a bit more confusing. Now, what I want you to do is put your mouse here. Oh, wait, you can't see me. Put your mouse here at this top of this red candle.
Hold on, let me go on your thing.
Yep.
Where?
At the top of this red candle here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Right click. Trade. And I want you to click that top one. Wait. Yeah. Now bring it down a tad. Not too much, not too much. Down just to about right here. To the top of the green candle. Down more.
Okay.
Right there. There you go.
Okay.
So now that technically is a take profit for you.
Yeah.
So you're in a trade, bro. Congratulations. Now it was an accident, but that is okay. Let's see if you win it. Now let's put a stop loss in as well, just in case, because there's a good chance this is going to reverse. So it's too late to do that. So you're going to have to do a stop here. Underneath. Somewhere underneath. A little bit more. Keep right there. That's good. Right click. Trade. And do a sell stop. The middle one. Okay. So you should be good now. Let's see. Now, if you wanted to get out of the trade right now, what would you press? Don't do it, but what would you press? Yeah, good. There's another option. What else could you do? Yep, that's good. What does break even mean? What would you do? What would you do for break even? So you remember break even is where you put your stop loss on your entry so that if price comes down to it again, you don't lose any money. So you would move that bottom line up to where the blue line is. Don't do it though, but that's what you would do. Yeah. Now what I want you to do is I want you to move your sell stop down just a tad. Or do it fairly quickly before price comes down to it. Yeah. I want you to move it down to, this is a big stop, but move it down to 468. So look at the last 3 numbers on the right side where your mouse is. So go ahead and grab that sell stop. Yep, those are the last. So I want you to move it to 468. So go ahead and grab the sell stop. Move it down to 468. Good job. Now this isn't a great trade, right? Because you entered on accident, which is fine. This is more just like us trying to stay alive here, okay? Because I have a feeling price will probably, there's a good chance price will hit your take profit, hopefully before it hits your sell stop, but we'll see. Now, I wanted you to get into this trade. So what I want you to do is go ahead and move your TP to break even. So your take profit to break even. Nope, that's your sell stop, TP, so take profit. So where you'd make money, so the sell limit, go ahead and move that to break even because there's a better trade I would rather you get in. So sell limit, so go to your sell limit. Yep, bring that down to, just bring it down. You know what? All right, market buy real quick. Market buy real quick if you can. So press buy. Go buy, top right here. Oh wait, right here. Press buy. Wait, what happened? Oh, you got stopped. Oh no, you're good. Pull your stop loss down. Oh, go ahead and delete that. Just press X on the red. Yeah. Delete that. Okay, so you're in another buy. Go ahead and delete your sell limit as well, up top. I think I got that mixed up. Sorry, I'm not used to Forex as much. Okay. Let's see if this plays out. What I want you to do is I might get you to add more. I'll tell you when. Okay, add. Buy. Press buy. Yep. Oh, whoa. Okay. It was a bit of a late entry, not your fault. You just got kind of slipped there. Just hold. Oh, I just realized we're on the 1 minute. It's okay though. We'll test it out. We'll see how it goes. You could get stopped here. There's a better play, but that's okay. This is kind of a 50-50 here. Anyways, this is just giving you a good idea of how to enter, okay? So that's how you enter. You press buy. Now those up there, this buy here, this buy that, oh wait, sorry. I keep looking at Discord instead of my actual stream. This buy here and this sell here on how you've just entered is good. Those are kind of quick entries, right? Usually I'd stick to this just because this is dangerous to me. If you go too quick, you can kind of get in trouble there. But what I do is I go buy here, sell here, etc. Make sense? So that's how you buy and sell. If you want to look up new place, stuff, that's where you go. For sell, you just click sell there and then market sell, limit sell. It's the same thing. You just change it from buy to sell. Make sense? If you are in a sell, yeah, it goes green. So you start making money if you're selling and it's going down, and you make money if you are buying and it's going up. Make sense? So that last buy I had you do is my strategy, and that would have been a win. Because you see that wick? You see this wick here? So when I told you to get in here, this is where your entry is. Lenny, I'm gonna come play soon. That's technically a win. That's what I'd be looking for there. Right? Coming to test out that VWAP. So, but I didn't, we don't have time for me to go, oh, hurry and get out. Now, I do think price will come up like it is now. So what I want you to do is go ahead and close out once you start making profit. Go ahead and close. Close. Yep, close. Get ready to close the next one. Get ready to close the next one. Once it goes green, close it. Price is just stuck. Yep. Now, if we get that last one green, I want you to go ahead and close it, and you've made money here. Okay. What is price doing? No, those aren't money. Yes, it represents. Okay, get ready to close. Price is being a bit funny right now. I reckon, yeah, be ready. I'd be looking at another buy right now, but don't worry, we're not going to enter right now. The price is moving really slow. Okay. Yeah. Are you getting the idea of like how to at least use the platform? Okay, cool. All right, good, bro. You've already made some money. Yeah, all good, bro. So, this is just practice with this, and next time I show you some stuff, I can actually show you some strategies and how to actually take trades for yourself. The main thing, let me just teach you this real quick, okay? Give me 1 second. Okay, so this is the main thing I need you to get, right? So if you know some of this stuff already, just tell me, because I don't want to waste your time. But this is a candle, right? This whole thing is a candle. You know that, right? Okay. Where's the open of the candle, of this candle here? Do you know? This one or this one? So, okay. Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. Why can't I move? Oh, yeah, I can. Okay. This one or this one? Which one's the open and which one's the close? Oh, it's just a tad delayed. Yeah, so where did it open and close? The candle. So this candle here Where's the open and where's the close? Yes, that's the open. That's the close. Okay. Now, where's the open and close of this red candle? So what is this level here? Is this the open or the close? Yeah. Yep. And this is the close. You understand that, right? Okay. So you understand open and close as well, right? That's the main thing I need to know, that you know how to do. Okay. All right. So, okay, cool. Now, you know what? Give me one sec. I can't remember how to do that. Sorry, bro. Just wanted to try something real quick, but that's gonna take me time. I'll do it later. Okay. Does that make sense? Okay. So open and close, that's good. So do you know how the market moves? Okay. So you gotta know how the market moves. I'll explain that real quick. So this is how the market moves. The market moves in higher highs and higher lows, right? So this is, what is this area here?
It's a higher high.
Higher high. This is a higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, right? So then let's say the market does this. We've got a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. So this would tell us that this here, what is it? Is it trending? Like this would tell us we're in a trending market, right? An uptrend trending market. It's going up, right? The markets, this is what people think. The markets don't just go straight up. They have to go up, retrace a little bit, go up, retrace a little bit. Cool? Same when they go down. They don't just go straight down. They have to go down, retrace, retrace, go down. Cool? So it's pretty simple. You have three different types of markets, right? So you've got you've got a upward trending market. You got a downward trend, and you have consolidating. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Do you know all this yet? Okay, good. Okay, so let me teach you what a consolidation trend is real quick. Oops. Consolidation is when a market does this. I'm just going to draw it like it would do. This is what it looks like, right? If I go like this, that's not what the market actually looks like. It looks more like, that's consolidation. So what that means is it is trading within a range, right? It's not going any higher than that, not going any lower than that. So it's consolidating. I like to put consolidating markets in a box, because what happens is when the market breaks out of that box, it tends to want to almost double So when it breaks out, it tends to want to double what it has. So let me show you one. Okay, so let's look at the 15. Oh look, I think our trade's playing out. Look at this. You would have made a lot more money. You held it. I was just trying to get you out of it. Wait, are you still in a trade? Has it gone green yet? It's about to. Okay. So what based off that 1 minute time frame, what is it in right now? Is it in an uptrend, downtrend, or consolidating? Uptrend, that's right. It only becomes a downtrend once that market breaks that lower low, right? So it hasn't technically, so even when this came down and came back up, that doesn't mean we're in a downtrend yet. We're still technically in an uptrend. It only means we're in a downtrend once we break this last lower low here. Make sense? So this line here, once it breaks that, we're now in a downtrend. Because price could just reverse and continue up. Cool? If you don't know what I'm saying, just tell me at any point. Let me go back to consolidation. I want to show you real quick how powerful it is. Literally, we have one pretty much playing out right now. Oh, why is it doing that? It keeps wanting to exit instead of scroll back. See if I can find one on the 1 hour. I don't trade EU much, so I wouldn't. Let me go back to this real quick. Go back to the NASDAQ. Make more sense. Oh, dang it, dude. Sorry, bro. I hate that TradingView does this. What it does is when you click on something, it I'll show you this here. So this is consolidation, right? We were in a downtrend. We had a double bottom there. Now technically you could put it here too, somewhere in there, and say these are more like fake outs, right? But usually if price just barely comes out and comes back in, I kind of just increase the box. Now I'm gonna show you something that's really cool. So let me just make sure this is lined up better. I would go more towards candle bodies. I'll say somewhere a little more, somewhere in there. And probably decrease this just a bit. Somewhere there makes more sense to me. Okay. So this is the cool thing. Look, I didn't even look at this. You see how it's lining up? It's kind of bouncing off that box here. What's cool is when you have consolidation like this, it consolidates, you know, a good, some people call this accumulation, but price is going down, and then what does it do? It doesn't continue down. It doesn't break these lows. It's accumulating. It's like building up price. It's saying anytime you see consolidation, you almost want to think, okay, price is wanting to make a big move. It's wanting to do something. It's kind of building up to do something crazy. That's kind of what you want to think, right? This is the cool thing. Once you get a strong break out of there, there's a good chance that price is gonna double. Price is gonna double this range. What I mean by that is you can copy this box. Okay. Oops. Oh crap. Hold on. Accidentally moved it. I'm used to using my other computer for this. Why is it doing that? Hold on. bro. I'm just gonna copy it. Command copy, command paste. Okay. So you can almost copy and paste that box, and it's almost a guarantee that price is going to end up hitting the top of this box. And look what it did. You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't say I know, but this is all about probability, right? No one knows anything. Everyone's trying to like get an edge. So you're trying to look at, okay, how can I make this more on my side than the market side? How can I have a better advantage, a better edge? This is just a small example of what the power of consolidation, right? Consolidating, and then bang, ends up hitting. Got it? So that's consolidation. So now you know that, which is good. So you got your candlesticks, you got your wick. So that means this candle opened up here, it came down for a little bit, and then went back above the open, went to this top up here, and then it ended up closing here. Then it opened here, did the same thing. Then it opened here, probably went up, and then came back down, and then came back up and closed right there, and then opened, shot up, didn't really come down and create a bottom wick. Does that make sense? So I don't know if you saw all that, but yeah, so that's market structure. You got upward trend, downward trend, and consolidating. A good thing is actually kind of looking at where the market is and going, okay, market is in a downward trend, so what do you want to be looking for? You probably want to be looking for sales. The trend is your friend, as people say, right? So look at the market. That's why I like using trend lines, because if you use a trend line, you can get a good idea of what the market's doing. So you can put a trend line start at the bottom, right? And there. So I can say confidently that we're in an uptrend at the moment. Why? Broke these highs, right? That's the last lower low on this trend line. Now I could use that as well as confluence. I need this low, this higher low, to be broken for it to be considered a downward trend. So we're technically still in an uptrend. Now I was looking for sells today because of my strategy gave me a good indicator that price is going to reverse, because I look for reversals. And so I was saying at the beginning of the stream, there's a good chance that price is going to continue down on this pair, on the NASDAQ. So, make sense? Okay. Now I'll teach you one last thing, and then I'm going to hop off for the day, because I really wanted to try to make money, but I'm not going to be greedy right now. I'm just going to let the market do what it wants to do. So there's these things. Do you know what support and resistance is? Okay. Support and resistance is basically when price hits a certain level and it rejects. You see that strong rejection there? Went up to this level and hits it, bang, comes down. Whoa, look at that movement. What is happening? That's crazy. Sorry, bro. It's moving like crazy. Bro, you should have saw this trade that I took. I'm gonna make a video out of it. It's wild. It tapped me in. I made $500 in literally 1 second. Literally less than a second. So it came, tapped me in, and immediately went down. It was wild. I didn't even have a chance to see. That's how fast it went. What? Yeah. It was this here. I pretty much had that there. Went in, tapped me in, $500 right away. I would have made like 1,500 if my take profit wasn't so small. I wish I didn't have it, but it is what it is. So anyways, oh, let me show you real quick support and resistance. So if we look at this, you're mainly looking for like major bounces, right? So like there's probably a good resistance here. So resistance is like the ceiling. Think of it like a ceiling. Support is like the floor, right? It's not one to break underneath. So here we have pretty strong support for a little while, and then what is happening? Okay, so there we got a bit of a support, right? I like to draw them on bodies, body of the candle. So you got the body and the wick, right? So the body of the candle, and then we could say that there's another, resistance somewhere there, because if you look, there's many touches. See, it comes up, touches, rejects, touches, rejects, touches, rejects. Make sense? So that's your resistance. So people can play, a lot of people use their strategy with support and resistance. I don't really, but it works. I've definitely like made money off support and resistance as well. Now this is about to pump down. That's literally what I was just about to say. Yeah. The reason why I'm saying it's pumping down because we've got clean range. This is called a imbalance. Just a bunch of clean range, like there's no red candles here. So there's a good chance this could drop drastically, like pretty drastic. So yeah, this is an imbalance. So sells are definitely it right now. You can close your trade, by the way, or try to hold it until it probably will come back up, but up to you. You can wait till it comes back up to close, or close it whenever. But yeah, but you've already had 2 greens, which is good. Now and that's the thing with trading, right? You can have 2 greens, and let's say you could still be profitable and make money and lose 8 times and only win 2 trades out of 10. It's all about your risk management, how much money you're risking, your risk reward ratio. I don't usually use that too much, but all that stuff is a factor as well. So what does what do? Market. Oh, market is where you enter where the price is currently at. Yeah. Yep. So that's how I won my $500 trade today. Was I did limit. So I put my entry right here, and the price just immediately tapped it and immediately gave me my money. So yeah, bro. So what I want you to do, what you can practice is, the good thing to do is go through and find areas where price reacts and price repeats itself, right? So you see how this reacted to this level, and it might not be exact. A level can kind of be a box. So let me get rid of these boxes so it makes sense for you. So when we look at the levels here, that I would say this is a level somewhere in there, right? Now watch this. Watch this. Let's bring it back in time. Look at that. I've not looked. So you can't say I've made this up. Look what price has done. Somewhere in this box it's reacted. Back in time. So the price repeats itself. See what I'm saying? I marked this line, I think, as a support or resistance. So a support can become a resistance as well. So look at there, tap there, look at that, tap that, and reacted. Somewhere is close, it wasn't perfect. I don't know if price will go to it. It's going down. Anyways, makes sense? Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. What I want you to do though is practice. So maybe some homework is mark up on your chart some support and resistance levels. The more times it taps, the stronger I would say that level is. So you don't really want to just mark a level, like one level. Like it touches it, comes back down. So like you could go, oh, here's a level, Micah. But I wouldn't really say that's a strong level yet because it's only tapped it once, right? But if you now move it back a little bit, I would say that, yeah, it's a bit stronger of a level, because what happened? Price came down a little bit past it, kind of faked out, shot up, hit that, shot up, came down again, shot up, came down again, shot up. I would say that's a pretty strong level, you know? And then what if we take it back further? I can't. Won't let me. But if we were to go back in time, there's a good chance as well that this level was used again. You see what I'm saying? So I want you to find your strongest levels, take a snapshot of it, and then you can show it to me next time. Cool? These are the basics. I haven't taught you my strategy or anything. So you just got to it's going to take you a few months just to get used to the charts. You know, I haven't even talked to you about what indicators are. Like, there's still quite a lot to talk about. Nothing crazy. It's not overwhelmingly crazy. But, like, there's still a lot of basics. You don't want to just think, oh, I'm going to start making money tomorrow. You got to view it as a journey. Anyways, bro, I'm going to hop off and call it a night. But thanks for joining. I hope that helped. No worries, bro. Just practice, you know, get on here, do some fake trades. Doesn't matter if you know what you're doing or not. Just get used to the platform and how to change it. Clean up your watch list. Just put those 3 or 4 that I told you, and you can just delete these symbols and stuff. See you, bro. I'll catch ya. All right, I'm gonna hop off. Thank you guys for hanging. Made 2 wins today. $682. We'll take it. It's not as much as I wanted. I would like 1,500, but I'm not gonna be greedy. I'm a bit tired as well, and I want to play some Call of Duty. So I'll catch you guys.